what do you want? Do you want a Pinto or you want a Cadillac?
In 2025, police agencies across all spectrums got to be transparent to the public, continue to build that public trust. And we can pull that data and that information in real time just like that. And it makes things so much more efficient and effective.
I like to work smarter, not harder. If I can do it, make it easier for me and still get the job done the way it needs to be done.
For us and my sheriff, he wanted the Cadillac.
The biggest challenge before, we were always on such a tight schedule. Everything was like split up on paper, like, all right, I gotta write my round down on that timesheet outside the block. You're trying to figure out, damn, what time was that?
I guess the biggest challenge would have been holding officers accountable. With paper rounds and all that, they could just write down a number.
We were looking at all of our processes, within the jail, within the courthouse. The system that we were using wasn't meeting the needs of our officers. We started looking at other platforms out there. We immediately knew that this was the Cadillac system that we wanted.
The primary driver for switching to Guardian was the feedback from staff, indicating there are multiple issues that they've had with some other vendors. Namely, among those was an ability to create customizable reports and to generate the data that we need to truly be able to evaluate the efficiency and effectiveness of our staff.
Like if we have, John Doe in C Block, we had no idea what he looked like. This actually shows us if somebody's trying to pull a fast one on us.
We're doing the meals on there, all the movement. When they come out for rec, we put them out to the day room floor. We have inmates who leave the block. Well, I can go in there and mark them on the movement. Hey, they're here. So then whenever, visitation's calling, hey, I need inmate Smith. Well, they're not in the block. Instead of being like, where are they at? Who took them? I can look on my Spartan. Oh, they're in the library. Call down there. Hey, I need so-and-so out of the library over here. And then somebody would grab them and move them.
With Command Cloud, the tech is just always reliable anywhere in the facility, even if there happens to be any type of sync issues. It's good to know that you can continue to use the Spartans and know that everything's being captured, and as soon as it is able to relink, all that data is not lost.
Since you're working every day with a Spartan, it's customizable to our needs, and we're able to, hey, this inmate refused rec, but there's not a button for me to mark that he refused rec. Can we get that in there? It helps us out being able to have that line of communication to the people who are doing the back end and the reporting on it.
It's almost like a in-time platform where you can see where the officers are doing the rounds and it comes up immediately. That was the one thing that our captains and our sergeants said, hey, this is some great stuff. I can tell immediately when they're doing the rounds. I can pull up these reports to see that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
There's Spartans everywhere around here. Really, it's just like another tool on your vest or on your waist. Everybody's pretty accustomed to it now. Even for like the new hires that are coming in, it's very simple. You're in the green, you're good, you have some time, you're getting in the yellow, hey, you better get your tail up and get moving.
You can't really pencil whip stuff now. You have to own up to your stuff if you're late or if you've missed something.
And I love it because now everybody is on their game. They're not waiting for someone to tell them, hey, you need to move, you need to do this, the Spartan will tell you, hey, you got time to get up, you got to start doing your rounds.
And so by them being set up to give us an early warning, it gives the officers and lets them know, hey, you need to get up and do it now. And they got so much other stuff they got to do. And so it does help with that. And we have pretty good numbers with it. We're in the high 90s. So, it's good numbers as far as the compliance.
Being in the upper 90s is a great feeling, knowing that our officers are doing what they're supposed to be doing.
What I'm looking at is missed rounds, late rounds. There's no secret that inmate populations are rising and staffing numbers are either lowering or staying the same. So we've got to figure out a way to leverage technology to be able to tackle the staffing issues that everybody's facing.
Being able to set the parameters in which you expect staff to complete their duties and tasks, right? So that is their measurable.
It's our whole staff is bought into using the system. I don't think that you can put a price on making the job easy for the women and men that do it on a day-to-day basis.